What's going on, my friends? My name is M238 and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario 3D Land for the Nintendo 3DS. In the last part, we got done World 4, and now here we are in World 5. And so, in this part, we are going to take it on. So, let's go ahead and do it! Alright, so, World 5, or this 5-5 is a pretty cool looking level here. As you see, it's a pretty wide open environment, as you can tell from the background, and this is actually really cool right here. So you stack this entire stack of Goomba right there. You can get quite a bit of one-ups right there if you can jump on all of them, which is pretty nice right there. So, you do want to use the propeller block in order to go through this level. There's probably no other way around this. But yeah, use this block in order to get around these parts here. Alright, so, coming up here, I'm gonna go ahead and defeat these guys right here. You defeat them, you get yourself a Tanuki suit. And then, as you can see right there from a distance, that's our next star medal, which I will get. But first, okay, I already failed that already. All right, that's fine. Oh yeah. All right, let's see if I can head over here. Land on this right there. And boom! Alright, there we go. Okay. So that was the that was 5-5 right there. So it was a pretty cool looking level right there. I like that. I like wide open levels like that. There's so much that you could do in these levels. Alright, so now we're off to take on the castle. Now, if you haven't been collecting star medals in this game, then, well, this is the point in the game where you're going to get completely stuck. Unless you go back to levels and get star medals, then yeah, you're not going anywhere here. You cannot access this level at all. You need 50 star medals in order to do this level. So we are going to go ahead and, well, thankfully since I've been getting star medals this entire time, I don't really have much to worry about. Alright, so in this case we have the castle. Now, the castle level is pretty, well, it's a little more difficult than the castle from World 1. Once again, it shouldn't be terribly difficult, but we'll see how that moves out. So, go ahead and grab that. And we continue onwards. Ha! Take that, sucker! Ooh, it's Bowser again. Alright. So once again, we can't really skip this part of the fight, so we gotta go ahead and fight him like this. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, he's coming after me. Oh, he's coming. He's coming! Oh, well, not so much now. Alright. So once again, we find the same way. There's not a lot of sequence breaks this time, but well, that was kind of a sequence break. You're supposed to wait for him to do a bunch of attacks, but waiting is boring. Why would I want to wait for him to do that? Okay, so grab that right there, and end of the level. Alright, so with that concludes World 5. Alright. Doing pretty good so far with this game. Alright, let's move on. Well, it's nice to know that Peach is actually, relying on her own and defeat all those upcoming enemies. Alright, anyway, getting started with World 6 here. Right off the bat, that was a very difficult start point to get, because, it is very well hidden behind there, and, well, to some normal people, you wouldn't really think to actually check behind there in order to get that star medal. Thankfully, since I know the game, I didn't have much to worry about there. Now I go into this water section over here. In this water section, oh my god. Okay. Grab these red coins here, so we can get ourselves a nice handy-dandy one-up. And then we go ahead and head into this pipe here. And also, if we go behind the waterfall, we have this. Ah, that's boring. That's fine, though. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch back to the tuning suit, because we don't need the boomerang suit right now. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Head up here, and this is how you're going to get your last star medal. So now all it is just going through the end here. Now, this level here is kind of a pain. These cheap peeps come at you, and then we have Porky Puffers. These Porky Puffers are very relentless. Like, they mind your they will typically mind their own business in typical Mario, unless you're playing Super Mario World. Like, they're not as relentless as, let's say, like Boss Bass from Mario 3 or Big Bertha from Mario 64. Porky Puffers, they're not super relentless. Alright, but now here we are in 6-2, and well, 6-2, oh boy, what can I say about this level right here? We are introduced to a brand new enemy. So these are block snakes. A different kind of block snake, not the block snakes that you may or may not be used to here. But these enemies right here are interesting because the way you defeat them is you gotta hit all the blocks, with the exception of the head and the tail. And then once you break all those blocks, they are defeated. Sometimes you get sometimes you get some power-ups, which is actually pretty cool. If you want power-ups from them. Let's see. That block probably had one. I don't know. But either way, that is how you are going to defeat them. If you want to defeat them. Obviously you don't want to ground pound off the top right there, otherwise, well, that's unfortunate for you. Alright, so right there, that's your last star medal. And then we go ahead and complete the rest of this. And we're going to do this red coin challenge right here. Oh god! Okay, that was a little scary. I can't believe I even went for that too. That was. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but that's fine. Oh look, a one. Oh look at this. Okay. Alright. Look at that. Okay. So that was 6-2. Had a pretty nice little gimmick into it. It's one of the different kinds of desert levels right there, where you're actually inside of a pyramid throughout the entirety of the level, which is actually pretty nice. Alright, so coming up is the Ghost House, 6-3, so let's go ahead and take it on. Now this Ghost House is... Okay, yeah, this is the Ghost House I'm thinking of. This Ghost House is actually pretty cool. So, at first it's pretty complicated, because this is your first semi-complex level right here. You can get stuck pretty easily, but it's not really... Well, you know, like all things, if you know what you're doing, it's not so bad. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, look at that! Alright. You have to go inside the right. You have to choose the right block right there. Otherwise, it'll send you. Otherwise, it'll keep sending you to different directions. And you'll have a sad day, pretty much. Which nobody wants to have a sad day. But yeah, this level's supposed to be really complicated. But if you know your way around, then it's a fairly short level. But yeah, so that's how you get all those star. That's how you get all those star medals right there. So yeah, this level does, with how complex this level is, it can make getting the star medals kind of hard. Alright, go over here. You get 30 extra seconds. And when it comes to the end, oh my God, it's a big boo. Now, obviously, since I have the Tanuki suit, if you do not have the Tanuki suit, you have to lure him out of the way, and that's by going backwards and then going around that staircase where I got those 30 seconds. I know, it's bizarre, but that is how you do it. So there we go. They kind of throw that little trick at you at the end, but we ain't falling for any tricks. Alright, so now we head off to... first we have a mystery box. Ooh, I see what the next level is. And I am actually really excited for this next level. And you'll see what it is. I really like this next level coming up here. It's definitely one of my favorites. It has one of my favorite mechanics. So let's go ahead and take it on here and see what it is that I like about this level. Okay, so if you listen to this music, if you listen to the music of the level, as you can see, the blocks appear and reappear on cue with the music. So that's actually really cool. It has a really nice concept to it. So that means the entirety of the level is cycle-based, and it's cycle-based with the music, and that's what I like about this level. So if you have a good sense of rhythm to this level, then it's fairly easy. The other mechanic here is that we're now introduced to these guys. I don't even know what these enemies are called, but these guys can be annoying. They jump whenever you jump. And so trying to get past them can sometimes be a pain. Alright, so you're supposed to you're supposed to go around about with that little path thing over there, but yeah, screw the rules. Did I make it? Yes, I did. I'm gonna defeat this guy right here. This spiky roller thing is a pain. Did I make it? Oh my God, I made it. Wow, okay. Alright, and there we go. So that's the end of this level. So yeah, it's one of my favorite levels right there. That's what I like about this. Like, you just gotta listen to the music. You just listen to the music, and then if you have a good sense of rhythm, it's not hard. It's kind of like, I guess you could say it's a throwback to, what is it called? Beat Block Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2. So yeah, there's that thing that I mentioned in a previous episode. It might actually even be last episode now that I think back at it, but where I mentioned that this game has more Galaxy 2 references than Galaxy 1. Cause like we had the flip swap panels from Galaxy 2, and then we have the rhythm mechanic from Galaxy 2. Whoa, I almost died there. Alright, so in this fancy dancy level, we have to go ahead and ride this thing, these yellow bouncy things, across the entirety of the stage. Alright, so we gotta go ahead and grab these red coins for a nice little one-up right there. Alright, so now we have to go ahead and ride this once again. Round 3. I think it's round 3. I already lost count how many times we have to ride this here in this level, but we want to go ahead and ride and take this path over here, so we can get this star medal. And the last star medal, well, if I jumped high enough, you would have saw it, but it is right over. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. You actually just saw it, but oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, okay, so we gotta go ahead and get on here again. Please make it. Okay, we made it. Alright, here we go. Okay, so jump, and jump. Make it to the top. Yes! Alright. Alright, pretty cool looking level. Semi-auto scroller, but not so much. So yeah, another fun one to do right there. A lot of these levels are pretty fun to do. I guess a little fun story is around the time when the 3DS came out. This was like in middle school. And also when kids like bring their DSs to school. So that way, like when it's free time, you can just pop out your 3DS and start playing games with your friends on the 3DS. One of the things that me and my friends would do is we would actually compete with each other on who can beat certain levels of this game the fastest. I guess you could say, like, okay, so anybody who watches my streams on Twitch knows that my main focus on my Twitch channel is speedrunning, and so I guess you could say that I did a lot of 3D Land speedruns, but I don't know. I didn't really speedrun through the full game, so I don't know if that would count. But yeah, we certainly did compete with each other on the different levels of this game. So we were only speedrunning through like the different levels, as opposed to just seeing who can beat the entire game the fastest. Obviously, of course, since it's school, lunchtime is like 30 minutes, so there's definitely no way you could try to compete with each other on who could beat the game the fastest within a 30-minute lunch period. Alright, so Pom Pom's back, and once again, I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here. It's so difficult to dodge all of Pom Pom's attacks right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do this right there because it's quicker to finish off like that. So you want to go ahead and avoid the fire right there. That's kind of the different thing. Actually, the fight normally is supposed to be. The fight is actually supposed to be kind of difficult. If you're not a filthy cheater like I am, but since I'm a filthy cheater, that fight is actually pretty simple. I shouldn't really be selling myself out like that, but that's basically what it is. You could say it's kind of cheating. That all I'm doing is farming lives off of her and whatnot. I don't know. Alright, but anyway, that's World 6 completed. We completed 2 worlds in this episode. That's kind of crazy. Oh boy, that was a kind of a. That's probably the craziest picture we've seen of what's happening with Peach here. Alright, so we have a little bit of time left, so let's go ahead and get started with 7F1. Okay, so right off the bat, oh my god, that was so difficult. How did I do that? Oh, actually, hold on. I need some running speed in order to get back. So yeah, you can just beat the level like that. I that is definitely something that you're not supposed to do, but I guess that was just a nice little oversight right there. But so you can very easily beat the first level just like that, and that is the hardest level in the game. So that's cool. But we're actually going to do the level 1 just to show it off, and 2, well, it wouldn't really be fun to just skip the entire level, would it? Let's see, is there anything over here? I don't actually. Oh, actually, I remember. There's nothing in here. But yeah, obviously we have star medals to collect, so either way, it wouldn't really be that fun to skip the entirety of the level here. Okay, so over here's 100 seconds. Okay. I mean, I guess I recently got my star medal, so it wouldn't really make sense to put the second star medal right where the first star medal is. But then again, that's kind of that has been the case with some of these levels, given how short a lot of these levels are. Okay, so there's a little alcove over there. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on in here. 1 up. All right. Do I have enough time to escape him? Yes, I do. Alright, so yeah, so we have these currents right here, and with these currents, it actually makes it so that you cannot backtrack. Okay, so is there anything over here? Yes, there is. Okay. Alright, and I know exactly where the last star medal is, so I'm not missing anything, so that's cool. Right, so as you can see, we're actually going behind those bills right there. You can actually defeat them if you have the Firefly. So that guy was coming, so it was coming for us right there. So that was a crazy heal right there. Guarding his treasured star medal. Oh man, that's crazy. This right here. There's a 1-up right here if you want that. But you can go inside all these pipes right here if you really want to. But go ahead and grab the top, and that is 7-1. So we made a good amount of progress here in this episode. Completed 2 worlds. I believe the last thing we did that is in episode 2. And well, actually no. Actually, that's wrong. I know there was an episode at some point where we completed 2 worlds, but anyway, our next level is 7-2, which we are going to be doing in the next part. So, oh god, excuse me. That is going to be it for this episode of Super Mario 3D Land, and next time we're going to be continuing World 7. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.